Hi again everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to, yes, another speed build video in The Sims 4. Happy Tuesday. This is an absolute bonus video for you guys because, as you may or may not be aware, the brand new kit for The Sims 4 has just been released. I'm pretty sure it's called The Sims 4 Blooming Rooms Kit. Love the name, love the items, and I cannot wait to show you guys exactly what I mean. But I thought we would do a little green thumb apartment renovation in San Myshuno. So we are in the 19 Culpepper House apartment. I love this apartment because it has a balcony, and I thought that was so appropriate for any Sims who love plants. So we're just trying to sort out the floor plan currently here. So this does end up being 2 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms because it's quite a sizable apartment, and I haven't done an apartment in so long I'd actually forgotten what it's like to do them. So I end up doing this sort of open plan kitchen dining living space, which I think works really well in this unit. So currently we're working on the kitchen, and I will tell you the exact moment that I screamed with excitement when I saw this plant that goes just above the window here. I am obsessed with this kit. I absolutely love it. I'm almost positive this kit was designed and made for me. If you guys have been on the channel for a while, you will already know that I absolutely love cluttering up my builds, so my houses and or apartments with plants, and clutter in general, but plants are definitely a favourite of mine. So I'm absolutely loving this plant-based kit. I think it's a really good idea. So if you guys are on the fence about whether or not to buy it, in my opinion, I think it's well worth the money. If you're a builder, I think it's fantastic. I think I have seen a lot of people talking about how it would be nice if the Sims could interact with the plants within their homes, and I absolutely agree with that. I think that would have been a really nice touch within this kit. However, we did get a lot of items, so this kit felt very item heavy, which was really nice to see when I started to have a look at how many items we got. We did get a lot, so I understand that the team didn't actually incorporate any gameplay into this kit, but overall I am incredibly pleased. So I really hope you guys enjoy this apartment if you do decide to buy this kit. So the kitchen has pretty much come together already, and yes, I did go plant mad because the whole idea of this apartment is that it's designed for Sims who love plants. So I've never really done anything like this before, but I know a lot of other people on YouTube have done like plant lovers apartments, and this kind of has the same sort of vibe and the same sort of idea behind it, but I just thought I'd call it a green thumb apartment just to try and be a little bit different. So yes, we did go very clutter mad on the plants themselves, but I really wanted to try and use every single item in this new kit. I don't think I used every single one just because obviously I was a little bit restricted given that I decided to do an apartment, but I wanted to get a video out for you guys today just so that I could show you as many of the items as I possibly could. If you would like me to do a build by overview, I absolutely will do that. Just drop me a comment down below and I'll definitely have a look into doing that. I just didn't know how many people would actually want to see one of those from me. I know a lot of other Simmers have already put videos out about this kit, but I thought, given that I am primarily a builder, it would be much better for me to sort of showcase these items within a build. And so I really love this apartment. I really like how it turned out. I've never done a floor plan like this in this apartment unit before, so I think it was quite refreshing for me really. And I'm just having a look now. Let me just see when the last time I did an apartment was. 4 months ago, believe it or not. So it's been 4 months since I've decorated an apartment, so it was just it was really nice change of pace for me. And obviously apartments generally, depending on the size of them, take a lot less time to build than houses, and so don't get me wrong, I will absolutely be showcasing these items in a house speed build at some point as well. It's just that I really wanted to get a video out tonight for you guys so that I can obviously share my experience with the kit. This ends up being the living space here, again continuing this very plant-based theme. plant lover's apartment, it's kind of, you know, obvious, I suppose, what I was going to do. But the detailing on these items is absolutely impeccable, and I think it fits really well with items that we already have. This kit does, and the items integrate really, really well with items that we already have in game as well, which is really, really nice to see. I do have my favourites within this kit. You'll probably see me using a certain number of the plants in each room, and although I think we got a lot with the kit, I definitely had, again, just saying, I had my favourites and I did use them more than once. So if you can pick up on that, then you've got a pretty good eye. But given that obviously this is one of my builds, I definitely wanted to try and clutter up as much as I possibly could. And I absolutely love the way these, I can't remember what they're called, like the feathers. I've just bought some myself for my house in real life and I can't even remember the name of them. I think they look really, really nice against the green tones of the other plants. I just think that looks really, really nice in that space. And I did realise as well that a lot of the items from the Eco Lifestyle pack worked quite well in this apartment too, which was really nice to see. It was just really nice to sort of see how many items I could integrate from different packs, and how I could make it look. I was really fascinated to see that. And I also realised that I was a bit skeptical when I first did the floor plan for this apartment, because again, I go back to, I haven't actually done this particular floor plan in this apartment before. Again, it's been a long time since I did one, so I could not even tell you what floor plan I did last time I was in this particular unit. But I was quite surprised in the space that I had. I think this apartment took me about an hour and 15 to an hour and 20 minutes to finish, from start to absolute finish. So it took me a lot longer than I had originally anticipated. I think that's because I did clutter it up a lot, and then I was stopping to look at the new items as well. So if you see me hovering, it's because I got carried away and got too excited with the new items themselves. So what I decided to do here was to use this exposed brick wall from the cottage living pack, which I think just adds a little bit of warmth and a bit more texture to the room as well, because I did want to keep this very light, bright and airy, hence the white walls and the very light wood toned floors, which I think works really, really well. And you'll see right at the end of the video as well when we do the balcony. I loved doing the balcony so much. I can't wait for you guys to see the screenshots and how that turned out, because I mean, your Sims will really enjoy being out there. There's a nice little seating area, and it's just really, really pretty. So this is the kind of entryway to the living and the kitchen space. And yeah, I'm having a look at this floor plan now and I'm thinking I could have even made this 3 bedrooms, because I ended up turning this room to the left here into a twin children's room, which, I mean, I could have turned this into like a roommate's apartment, I suppose, but my mind automatically goes to like family apartments. So if you guys have like a couple of Sims that you want to move in here and they want to have children, then that's quite a good space to use. Obviously, if you do download this particular build, then you can do whatever you like with it. It's absolutely free for you guys to use and do whatever you wish. But my sort of idea was that there was 2 adult Sims and then 2 children Sims who live in this apartment block. So that was kind of my idea, and that's how I came to kind of do this floor plan, I guess is what you could say. Sorry, I'm having a trouble getting my words out this evening. So this is the master bedroom. It's relatively simple, and again, if you've been around on the channel for a while, then you guys already know that I do struggle with master bedrooms sometimes, and this was absolutely no exception. I did try and use some slightly different items to what I would usually go for, just because this is a colour scheme and style that I'm not particularly comfortable with, and so I was trying to expand my horizons, as it were, and sort of try new things. So I'm trying to stick with this really, really light toned sort of colour scheme, with the pops of green obviously coming through on the plants and things like that. So I do think it works really, really well, even though it's not a style and or colour scheme that I'm particularly comfortable with, but I do think it ends up being quite nice. But the bedroom is a little bit awkward looking, I think. Again, with the taller wall heights too, I have this I have this need to fill in all the space of the walls, and I realised that that's not quite realistic, and I probably need to stop doing that because I think I put pressure on myself, and then it starts looking really odd. So the master bedroom, it's okay, it's a little bit awkward, but it's okay, it's functional, and it kind of works within this apartment itself. So this is the twin children's room, again carrying on the white light bright colour scheme that we've got going through the rest of the apartment. And I did also put a lot of plants and flowers in this room too, just because they are a family of Sims who absolutely love plants, and the children are no exception to that. The children also really like plants, and so I wanted that to come across within their room as well. So you could absolutely put some bunk beds in here. You could make this into a guest room if you wanted to, depending on, again, what kind of family you guys envision moving in here. I suppose you can just do whatever you like. Make any changes you like. I always say to people, when you download my builds, please feel free to make any changes that you like to suit you and or your Sims for your gameplay style and storytelling, etc. So for the longest time as well, I wanted to keep this like tree sticker on the wall, which I thought was a good idea at the time, and then I suddenly looked at it and I was like, this does not look good. So I end up tearing that down. We put some really pretty fairy lights on the windows because I also put them in the kitchen and the living room as well. I think it just adds this really sort of airy, dreamy theme to the apartment, I suppose you could say. So I think it works really well. This leaning mirror from Jungle Adventure works so well in an apartment like this. If you Google like boho chic plant lover style apartments, you'd best believe there are mirrors just like that. These are ones in real life. If you're ever wanting to have a look on Pinterest for some real life inspiration, you tend to find these mirrors in apartments like this, so I absolutely had to include it here. I initially wanted to use it in the living room and the kitchen space, but I decided against that and decided to use it in this room instead. I think I also used it in the master bedroom as well. You can never have too many of those mirrors. They're absolutely fantastic and I love it so very much. So this room is pretty much almost finished. We end up turning this into the ensuite, which very weirdly has a washer and a dryer in here. Don't judge me, I was trying to cover those pipes. That's literally all I was trying to do. There is a laundry basket in this room, but there aren't laundry baskets in the bedrooms. That's an absolute mistake. I should have added them in the bedrooms as well, but I just really wanted to cover up these pipes. So it doesn't make much sense, but I think maybe in an apartment block it makes more sense than it would in a house, so I think I can just about get away with it. Again, adding a lot of plants to the bathrooms as well, because it's a plant lovers or green thumb apartment. There are plants everywhere and the bathrooms are absolutely no exception. So I actually really like how the bathrooms came out. I was a bit skeptical at first, but I think they actually look quite nice. This is the main bathroom, and I decided to put a bath in here just in case you guys wanted to move in a family who had toddlers. I thought that might be quite useful. If it's not useful for you, take it out and put in a shower by all means, because I know that Sims take a lot longer to have a bath than they do a shower. This is the balcony. I absolutely love this part of the apartment. I think it looks absolutely fantastic and I can't wait to see what you guys think of this bit. But I will start wrapping up now actually, because this video is not that long and I can't believe I've been talking for nearly 15 minutes. But you can get this apartment from the gallery right now. My origin ID is RachelPedd. Tray files, as always, are linked down in the description box below. You can get them from SimFileShare. But please do let me know what you think of this apartment. Have you bought this new kit? What do you think of it? Let's get a bit of a chat going on in the comments down below. Let me know what you think, and I can't wait to hear what you all think of this apartment. I'm really excited to share it with you all, and I will see you next time I post a speed build. And please take care, and I'll see you soon. Bye!
Give me love, give me all your love, oh, 'cause I want you. No one else makes me feel this way, don't know what you do. Hold my hand, could you hold my hand, look me in the eyes. You and me, yeah, that's all I need, and I'll be are